Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. On the Ravens sideline, look at their head coach. His side unable to make it 2-0 to start the year, dropping their game last week. On the opposite side, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you up in the booth. Kicker Cam Little down on the field, looks ready to get things started. And we're off on EA Sports. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, Kate, he traded every one of them in exchange for a victory. It's team over individual for him. So even though he himself is coming off the exact type of showing you want, that kind of efficiency usually wins you games, he's not happy about it. And he will be focused on rectifying those things here.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Now Jackson off the play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. First and 10 from the 41. One of the tight ends motioning left. On first down, Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. To the line we go. They're set, first and 10. Jackson keeping it himself. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Now Jackson on third down. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this fourth down. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They'll run for this, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
Nothing like a little suspense on fourth down over there on those sidelines as everyone waited to see just whether or not he got the first down. Some of these running backs, though, Kate, they just have a nose, just have a feel for exactly what it takes to move those chains.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he got what he could there, only to the 14. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the Jaguars' 14-yard line.
Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They push it forward for a yard. That brings up third and 8.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Tyler Luke after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Luke knocks it through. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25. We'll pause here. There's someone injured after that play. And, yeah, it's their tight end, Mark Andrews. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Going to the ground again on first. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Hauled down by Andrew Winger.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Setting up the screen. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Ball at the 33 for first down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. There's a dive up the middle.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Jackson now on 3rd. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400, and he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With his mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to bring him down Just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
48-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. So we're through one. Scoreboard shows 10-7. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
11. Hey, line. Hey, kill. Hey, Soko. Hi. Here we go.
Back to the air. Lawrence escapes the pocket. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Finds him over the middle. It's a gain of 4. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him at the 38.
And the Raven 1st down.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Right back to Flowers they go. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Yeah, these in-cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
They give it to him again. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Gain of 13 yards.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Lamar's going to keep this one. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Changing it up here. Jackson. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going for it again. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Now Now a run with right. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. We'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So that brings up 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Forced out to his right. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. So now here's 3rd and 5. Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Again, it's Lawrence to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a second quarter lead. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes one defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. First down, here's Lamar. Complete out to the right side. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up
Second and 3. Has him on the quick hitter. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Ravens first down. Motioning left is their running back. On first down, Jackson dumped off to his running back. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Pistol snap to Jackson. He can run it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And that bounces out before anyone can make a recovery. They're going to have this one inside the 10. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Following the play, one of the Jaguars in some distress as they hurry the medical staff out to look at him. Nice spot here for the offense. It's second and 1. Lamar now from the gun. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Bend. Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Here he is on third and long. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Oop, knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Lawrence with it on first. Completed over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. First and 10, it's Lawrence. Thomas snags it over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. First and 10 from the 41. Lawrence working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Brings up second and 4 at the Ravens' 35-yard line.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. NRG Stadium in Houston. It's the Texans at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Michael Wilson. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. From there, how about we head out to Buffalo? Let's check in on the Bills. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And this is Jackson Dart. He'll decide to scramble here, and that's the right call. He's in from 9 yards out. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Michael Penix. You got to respect him in the run game, and he'll call his own number here. The defense apparently not ready for it because he's loose and he's gone. With that, a look at the rest of the scores here in a busy week number 3. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Dive play. Oh, he lost the football! And the Ravens make the recovery!
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defense followed the ball perfectly on that zone read and close in on him for a loss. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Connecting on a slant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Finds the in route complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down from the red zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens grab the lead on their first series of the half. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this 3rd quarter. They'll run here on 1st down. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Setting him on the dive. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That one gains 7. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down throw, Lawrence. Hits some space around midfield. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete right side to Washington. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Throw left side, complete. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On play action now, Lawrence buying some time right. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's got a man left. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They go play action. Lawrence flushed out of the pocket. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 3rd quarter lead. On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. He spins right by him. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Play fake. Jackson finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Right up the gut. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming, Lamar. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Right side, Ferguson's got it. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now we're on the counter. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. They send a tight end in motion. Lamar off the play fake. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 3rd quarter lead. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. The Jaguars and Travis Hunter ready for their next look on offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Trying to work quickly now.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
From the 34. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Little tacks on an extra point. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. This one goes off right tackle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. It's a gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First down, here's Lamar. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. Catch made over the middle. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 20-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. Complete over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. He's got it. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Luke tacks on the extra point. And the Ravens push their lead to 3.
41. Jaguars 38.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. He rolls to his right. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
That's good for a Jacksonville.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's completed right side. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Lawrence with it on first. We've got a screen to the running back. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
The 10-yard line.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. His throw is cut. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
Third down and 4.
Back to throw it. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a fourth-quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Ravens send Zay Flowers ready for another look on offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
Brings up second and 5 at the 30.
Now Jackson off the play action. Has it downfield working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. Give now to the running back. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here he is to throw. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Looking to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Jaguars 45.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. On first down, they'll run. And even 4 yards before he stopped, Brock. It's second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
From the contact.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
6 yards to go.
Throwing now. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Complete left side to Thomas. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
2nd and 3 now. Setting up to pass. This one's caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Rolling out, and he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here. The final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in where it really mattered.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. He fields it from the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here he goes. One final shot. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to wind up out of bounds. So a request for a miracle goes unanswered. This game comes to an end. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.